Good morning! Hello, welcome back to Free Speak. I'm your host, Michael, and today we're going to free write with our mouths. So hello, how are you? As you can see, I am ready to go. I'm ready to go, and I don't know if you are, but I'm ready to go. Because I'm going to go work out. Because I can. Because working out is awesome. Yes, there we go. And I'm going to run, and it's going to be great. And it's going to be awesome because running keeps you in shape, which is great. And it's also a great coping mechanism. So if you're depressed about something, or if something's bothering your mind, just go running or go working out, and you will release so many endorphins. Yes, you'll release so many endorphins that your chemical makeup will be fine and you'll actually be less depressed. Scientific fact, proven, bam, boom, boom. Scientific fact. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, no, it's been an interesting it's been interesting. Been a little bit down, but now I feel a little bit up. Again, because I'm gonna go work out. Duh. Working out is great for the body and mind and soul because you get more in shape. As you can see, I have my handy-dandy water bottle. I'm meant to do that. Absolutely meant to do that. Yeah, so that's that. So if you're looking for a good coping mechanism for, like, if you had some tragic event that could have harmed you, if you did that happened to you, you'd be like, oh, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go work out. So there we go. You should do that. I'm a personal fan of running. I love running. Absolutely do. I think I ran for the first time like last week. For the really first time, started running again seriously. And it is, let me tell you, it's not easy. Especially getting into the swing of things, that is not easy. I used to do long distance and short distance. I was both. I loved short distance though because it was not easier, but it was more doable for me. Just because that's the type of person that I am. I like high intensity, high pain, low repeatability. I love it. But again, in track they made us do repeats, which are not fun. 400 repeats, 200 repeats, where you go hard as you can, and then you do it again. And again, and again, and again, and again. So it was fine. Least favorite day was probably 8 200 days. No good. No good. But, like, I love track. Track was personally one of my favorite seasons of the school year. It was fantastic. You start doing track, you start working out, you start getting more in shape, everything's going great. It's just good. It's just good stuff. And, you know, the workouts were hell, but they got us in shape, and they got us to where we needed to be. One of the least favorite workouts was a 400 the easy way, which is running. There's a 400 the easy way, a 400 the hard way, and then a straight 400, and then a 3 400. I don't know if they were actually called 3 400s, but we called them 3 400s. I'm calling them 3 400s. So a straight 400 is you just run one lap around the track. That's 400 meters. So run a straight 400. You time it. You bam. It's more for understanding where you're at, how you can improve, what strategies, how the coaches can tell you what form's good, what form's bad. That's a straight 400. Then you had 3 400s. 3 400s. No, it wasn't that. No, we didn't have those. Never mind. Just ignore I said that. There were 2 300s. 2 timed 300, which is a little bit different. But, and I'll tell you all about my track exercises because I love them. So, straight 400, you just run a straight 400. 400 the easy way, you sprint 200 meters as fast as you can. You have a 30-second break at the 200 meter point. Then you get back on the track and you run another 200. So that was a 400 the easy way. It was not easy. It was not pleasant. It was insanely difficult and insanely painful. My favorite experience that I've ever had, but typically when we would do them, not the first time, it was the third 400 that we did that way. So you run 200, rest 30 seconds, and then run another 200. So you don't have enough recovery time to really catch your breath. So you're kind of still in this endurance phase. So, but what we would do is do that, sprint 200, rest 30 seconds, sprint another 200. And so by the third one, I would typically run the first 200, step off the track, puke in 30 seconds, get back on the track and finish the next 200, and then get off the track and puke again, because I was incredibly out of shape and I had no limits. I didn't have any limits. It's a plus and a minus for me. It was a plus for me. It was a minus for my body. My body didn't have an off switch, so if I had a workout that I knew I was supposed to do, my body would do it, but my body would also start screaming at me and start puking. Like, that's just what happened. You know, my mind was not at all deterred. I'm like, yeah, we can do it. Let's keep doing it. I've got one more in me. I can do it. And my body was extremely tired. I was not going as fast as I should be. Plus, I was puking. I mean, it's just bad stuff. A 400 the hard way was you sprint 100 meters forward, and then you walk back 50. You sprint 100 meters forward, you walk back 50. 100 meters forward, walk back 50. And then you would do typically 2 to 3 400s the hard way, which is all right. It's more of and you have a break recovery time between 400s that way. You end up sprinting, I think, 8 or 9. I think I counted, it was 9. You sprint 9 100s with a very short recovery time. There are also something called ins and outs, which are great. They're very practical and useful. It's where you run the straight and you walk the curve. That's technically kind of a 400, not really. Timed 300s was you start at 300 point before, so like you just go 100 meters forward off the start of the track. That's your 300 point. You run. You would time your first 200. So they would shout out your time as you pass the 200 meter mark, and then the last straight you're supposed to maintain pace with the 200. Most of us would typically hold back in terms of percentage, but we'd probably tone it down 5% from the 200 and then the last 100. But the goal is to, get a good time for that first 200 so you know how that feels, and then you can keep running the last 100. So that was great. Very powerful, very useful. I'm trying to think what else we did. So those workouts were fantastic. I kind of want to get back into some of them. We did not have it as bad though. We had our distance runners had this event that they did every year, and they had a Hall of Fame with a time and everything. It was 12. I want to say it's either 12 or 20. I think it was 12. 12 400s with, I think, a minute recovery between each one. But you run a 400 meters, stop, rest a minute, run 400 meters, stop, rest a minute. And so the goal, that was your entire practice that day, is you had to warm up by running 2 miles, then you did that workout, and then you did core stretches afterwards. It was insane. I was so glad that I was never a distance runner in track, because that would have killed me. But our team did it. It was fantastic, and our girls would win state every year for like 3 to 4 years in a row. It was fantastic. So yeah, track is track is, I could talk about track all day long because it is such a fun sport. It's very time consuming and it's very sucky, but it's pretty good. So I love it. And so that's where I'm coming. So I'm gonna go run some distance today, see if I can't get some mileage in me. Guys, thank you for tuning in. As always, leave a comment in the description about something that you liked in the video. Like, favorite, subscribe, share. You guys are the best. Yeah, go out and get it today. Go out and make the most of the day. I'm signing off. Adios.